Well, hey, babe. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Listen, we haven't done this in a very, very, very long time. I know the people been wanting it, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys exactly what it is that you've been wanting, honey. And that is, this is messy. Okay, so let us go ahead and get into the first question for the people that's new to the channel. We like to get into Six Brown Chicks chat questions. Okay, these people are coming up with these scandalous, salacious stories or whatever, and then they got the audacity to ask people for some motherfucking help. Okay, so help me help them, and go and get in the comments and let me know your thoughts about these questions, and make sure that you're listing questions 1, 2, 3, or 4 or whatever that you are actually responding to. Okay, so we know what you're talking about. All right, but let's go ahead and start off with question 1, honey. Because question 1 says, on a church cruise with Jackson, my new husband, we met in church like 2 years ago. The cruise, our honeymoon, was our raffle prize. Second night on the cruise, I got sick and I retired to our cabin. Jackson returned to our cabin hours later, drunk and bruised. He had a puffy eye and long scratches on his back. Jackson said that when we get home, we must find a new church. Him, these are wicked people. Me, why? What happened? Jackson was so drunk and angry that he told the truth. My husband and 2 other church members were running a train on a woman. God, what the hell? The other men attacked Jackson because he took too long to climax, and the other men wanted a quickie because they had to return to their wives. So the 2 men jumped him and pulled him off the woman. The woman left. They fought him again. You know I can't come fast. What? Her. The person says, you got your SB at an orgy? I cannot. The church people on the cruise showing that it's like this, literally. It dawned on him that he confessed to cheating. Him, I'm drunk. I said it was an exorcism, not an orgy. Cut my losses and forgive him. Cut my losses or forgive him and move on. Is what the person is asking. Girl, I'm stressed. These people crazy as hell. Listen, girl, move on. Move on, ma'am. Move on. It's the gag for me that he did this while y'all was on the cruise together. He was right around the corner. The cruise ain't that big. Okay, the ship is not that big, ma'am. He did this while, like, damn near under your roof, if you ask me. And he got the audacity to talk about something. You need to change churches because these people is wicked. No, you need to change nickahs is what you need to do. You need to change it, switch it, change it, rearrange it, and go find you a new man because this man is with the foolishness. And he over there drunk as hell. So you weren't feeling good. Instead of him coming to the cabin to check on you, make sure you good and you straight because you start getting sick or whatever. Okay? He down there sticking it into something else. Absolutely not. And who is the woman? Does the woman go to the church or is this just a random woman? That's another reason. One, because if it's not a random woman, he embarrassing you down to the church along with some other fools. Hello? But you ain't the only wife that's going to be out there embarrassed. But in addition to that, if she is new and she's a stranger, he just going down there putting it in and putting it down on somebody else. So that's a stranger that you don't know. He has got to go, ma'am. I don't even know why you coming down here asking us that. Okay? You already know what we finna say. Don't let the church folks tell you to sit up there and forgive because that's what the Lord was saying and stuff. Girl, these people don't let them weaponize that against you, ma'am. Get the hell up out this situation immediately. Okay? And then gonna sit up there and play you out in your face and lie and say that it was an exorcism, not an orgy. Like you stupid. Girl, this man done played in your face too many times in one night. You will be a fool to sit around and deal. Good luck. Let's keep going, okay? Because the people is stupid as hell. Question 2. Let's get into it. All right. I'm trying to convert my one-night stand. We've been together for a month, okay? So I'm trying to convert this one-night stand into a relationship. One-night stand, but y'all been together for a month. So is it a one-night stand anymore once y'all have been together for about a month? I guess y'all. Anywho, I feel he's losing interest. So I set up tiny cameras around his home. First of all, BITCH, you crazy. Okay? This is what you need to know immediately. That you are crazy because you've only known this person for about a month. You labeling it as a one night stand and you got the audacity to set up cameras around their house? Absolutely not. He works from home, so I watch the video feed and listen to his convos all day. He's interested in at least 3 other women. He talks to his mom and brother about his dreams, insecurities, etc., and I take notes. When he mentions he's hungry, I send food. When he's about to masturbate, I text nudes. I can't. I've mistakenly mentioned things he hadn't told me, and that threw him off. So I pretended to be psychic. Okay? Basically, I repeat things that I've heard him say or do on camera. Now he's asking for bigger predictions, like the lottery, which I can't do. Girl, that's what you get. You done got yourself in a pickle, honey, and that's what you get. Ain't nobody mad at it. All right. She goes on to say, also, he told his brother that I'm creeping him out. How do I convince him to trust me and stop him from chasing those 3 women? One day he invited me over for sex, but met up with one of the women for coffee after I left. Help. Girl, ain't nobody finna help you. Okay. But you do need help though. Actually, you do need help, but not this type of help. Okay. The type of help that you need, ma'am, is mental. Because you don't meet nobody all of a sudden, don't know a whole lot about the person, and you sitting over here setting up cameras in the house, and then you taking it too goddamn far by letting people know that you know what the hell going on in their house and stuff. Girl, like, you're a weird if I've ever seen one. Okay, that would be you. You are a weirdo. So I'm not trying to help you on that front. I think that you're just crazy, girl. I just think you're crazy. I think you need to leave that man alone. You're scaring him off. In my personal, you definitely are scaring this man off, and you're just weird. I repeat things that I've heard him say or do on camera. Now he's asking for bigger predictions like the lottery, which I can't do. And then you still over there, you trying to stop him from chasing. You can't stop nobody from chasing nobody. You were supposed to be a one night stand anyway. Okay? It's giving desperate, honey. I can't. Girl, y'all help her because I can't do it. Good luck. Okay? Let's keep going. Let's see. I think we on with question 3. All right. Let's get into it. Question 3 says, our marriage is suffering a crisis of legitimacy. Nothing is real. No part of our union makes sense, but he is a good provider for our children. I feel sick because I know he's unhappy with me and the lifestyle that we have. For the first 3 years of our relationship, we had an understanding that we could see other people. I did not date others, but he did. I promised that we would keep our relationship open if he would marry me. It was that important for you to be married? I guess. When y'all could have just had a relationship and just kept it open, like, why did you need to be married to him to have an open relationship? That, like, I mean, was that like a form of control? Did you think that you was going to be calling the shots or something? Like, what the hell is that about? I ignored the other women during our engagement. But as we stood in the church on our wedding day, I changed the rules. Okay, I wanted him to love me exclusively. So you tricked him. I don't believe he ever did. Of course not, girl. Y'all had an open relationship. He was messing with other women and everything. I'm a little confused, okay? Our children are 5 and 8. When I told him I was pregnant again, he said, how did that happen? He's working up the courage to ask me to terminate the pregnancy, and I'm working up the courage to tell him that he's not the father. Girl, not you done tricked and trapped this man. Only to have been out here messing. Girl, listen, it be said it's open for you. It's open for me too. Now, BIT, I'm not mad at you now. Because I thought that you was just going to marry this man and just let him be the only one out there willy-nilly. And now you out there willy-nilly too. But I feel like what you messed up was getting pregnant in my personal. Now, you should have been out there, doing it and having your fun. But you shouldn't have been out there, letting somebody else get you pregnant, Miss Ma'am. Miss Bookie, but this is not, She says, I love my coworker, but he's Mexican. We're black, and there's no way I can pin my biracial baby on my husband. Now, girl, you might be able to. I don't know. Sometimes you probably may be able to finesse that, okay? Because some of these people that may be, Mexican or whatever, or mixed, they be coming out looking fully black. You just never know. But anywho, girl, that's crazy. The man asked you, how did that happen? So he probably, already thinking that it ain't his, no way. If y'all not engaging in no sex, or if he done went and got him a damn, whatever you call it, when they can't have kids no more, when the men go get the little snip thing and they can't have kids. So maybe that happened. I don't know. But she said, should I come clean now or wait until my baby arrives? Girl, I don't know, girl. That's hard. I feel like you should come clean now, but then I feel like all of the stress that you're going to go through, because that man probably going to leave you, probably have you in financial limbo or something. You might want to wait till the baby arrives. Just a little bit, but you still gonna it's a LL either way it go, because once he find out that the baby ain't his, then he still may leave you, and you're gonna be stressed out with a brand new baby. So, girl, let's see. Should she come clean now or wait until the baby arrives, girl? Have you told the Mexican man? Because if you can rely on him and you so much you love him, and I hope that he loves you too, then you might want to go ahead and tell your husband. So as he's exiting, the Mexican can decide to go ahead and slide up in there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, girl, but you done messed up, Susie Baker. Girl, you done, This is not good, ma'am. This ain't good, ma'am. It's just not good. So, I mean, girl, pick your poison. If you want to have a healthy pregnancy for the most part, not stress the hell out during the pregnancy, then don't say nothing. Wait till the baby get here. Okay? But I feel like you're going to still suffer the same fate regardless on what end it's going to be on. But if you would rather have a safe delivery, all of that, had a baby, everything's good, then you want to tell them cool. But I feel like if you don't tell them now, you're going to wait till after the baby comes. And then once the baby comes, you're still not going to be willing to tell them. And it's going to end up taking for the baby to get its features and stuff, for that man to do his own testing, DNA on that damn child, realize it ain't his, and then leave your ass like a hot sack of potatoes, girl. So I don't know. Good luck. Hopefully she can figure that thing out, honey. What Chris said, there's never a right time to say goodbye, but I gotta make the first move, because if I don't, you're gonna start hating me. So just choose when you want him to hate you, honey. Let's keep going, child. Let's get to question 4. Okay, question 4 says, I hate condoms and I hate children. Oh my. Now that's two things can be true. Yes, you can hate condoms and you can also hate kids, but what are you going to do then to protect yourself? I communicate this. Why do women think they can change me? Ooh, that is a great question. Why do they? Why do women, when people tell them, or sometimes men, when people tell you where they at with something, why do y'all move forward like you gonna be different? And you going to be able to pull out of this person something different than the other person? Why do y'all not take heed and read the signs in the beginning? The warning labels are there. Okay? Anywho, the person says, kids are a nuance, or nuisance. He says, that hold me back from my goals. He says, I have 2 children, my 2 baby mamas, and the woman I'm dating now is pregnant. Okay, see, now you're trying to pin this on the ladies. But you the one that hate condoms too. So if you don't want the kids, either wear a condom or get the snip. Okay? Get the procedure done so you don't got to have no more kids. He says, I don't understand. I've told each of these women that I'm with them for a good time and not a long time. They should take birth control before dealing with me. And you should just get the snip, because birth control ain't going to always work. Y'all be killing me how y'all be making these decisions too, and then be trying to pin it all on the ladies. You the one that don't like kids. They didn't say they didn't like kids. You the one that don't like using condoms. Obviously, they don't like using them either. But you got some responsibility in this too, trying to blame it on them. So the person says, I'm not the marrying kind. I'm not father of the year. I do not want their bastard kids. They're your kids too, you fucking bastard. But they keep trying to trap me. Girl, this is the most ignorant post that I have seen all day. The most absolute ignorant post. I feel like you're trapping yourself. I'm busy loving myself right now. Should I date older, a woman who can't have kids, or be celibate for a while? You need to be celibate. You need to be celibate, sir. You need to be with yourself. You need to spend a lot of hand action with your damn self. That's what you need to do. Okay? I'm tired of the unwanted, unnecessary pregnancies all around me because women don't listen. And you clearly don't either. Advice. Go get a man. That's just what I want to say. Just go get you a you. That's what you do. Go get you a you, baby. Since you tired of women and they don't listen and they be trying to change you and you ain't the marrying type, you here for a good time, not a long time, and you don't want no babies, go get you a you, boo. Go get you a you. Period. You ain't got to worry about none of that no more. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You can get it off as much as you want. You ain't got to worry about no cycles coming in to interrupt or disrupt the process. Okay? You ain't got to worry about none of that. You ain't got to worry about nobody getting pregnant. Go get you a you, boo. Girl, I cannot. Good luck. Ugh. Let's get to question 5. Pissing me off on this morning. Ooh. Question 5 says, I'm 77 and I'm healthy, honey. Now, right now, my mind is clear. My younger wife, she's 38. You mean your child is 38? Okay, refers to me in the past tense. In front of me. Hilarious. She treats me like I'm fading right before her eyes. Sir, you are. Okay? You are. It's no disrespect. We're all slowly fading away. Okay? We all are every day. Life is chipping the hell away at all of us. Understand? All right? But you may appear to be chipping a bit more rapidly than others. Especially at her 38 age. Okay? It's no disrespect at all. Right? I promise it's no disrespect. Okay? But it's just the reality. Now, is she wrong for saying it in your face? She is wrong. She is wrong. Okay? But anywho, he says it's hard to stay loving with a person who treats you like you're no longer alive. Oh, Grady, I loved you. You were a great man in your day. I miss you so much. Some days are harder than others. What am I going to do as a widow? I mean, unless she got her own mental stuff going on. Maybe she preparing herself. He says, I confronted her about these weird conversations. I watched you sleeping and it dawned on me how close you are to death. She says, I'm just preparing myself. Baby, I'm hollering. Because if that ain't actual factual. I asked my friend, a retired police officer, if I should be worried. He said, you can't outrun a bullet. You cannot. You can't outrun it. It's given inevitable, honey. He says you can't outrun a bullet. So get your affairs in order. Get the last laugh and leave all your assets to your ex. My ex, a good woman. I left her for my current wife. Okay? And his ex told him, you've never done anything for anybody else. For you, death is a soul cleanse. Damn. Lean into it. I'm hollering. Not you told this man to lean into the coffin, lean into death. I can't. Okay. Why does everyone think I'm dying soon? Are they plotting on me? No, it's just really your age. And you may think you're healthy, but maybe you don't necessarily look it. Maybe you feel like you're healthier in comparison to other 77-year-olds. Now, there are some 77-year-olds that look good, look young out here still getting it. I hope to be in that number when the Saints go marching in, okay, at 77. But, yeah, I don't think nobody plotting on you. I don't think it's too much plot. I just think that it's inevitable the way this world is going, okay? So you could be clapped the hell up out of here at 78. Who knows, sir? So I hate to say what that man said, lean into it. You might need to lean into it and get your affairs in order just in case. Okay? And that's just period. How you gonna sit up there and marry a 38-year-old and then she talking to you in that manner and then you are confusion? Child, default him, honey. Good luck. Okay? I don't think they plan on you, but I mean you are closer to pass than they are. Even though you could pass in so many ways, right? She could technically go before him. But, you know, I mean, you also are leaning more towards that age to be up out of here before she is. But anywho, honey, let's keep going. Question 6. Question 6 says, dating Pilar, a beautiful, thick, Hershey-dipped fashion major. Pilar believes the 80s was the time to be alive. She was born in 2004. Every conversation veers off into how if we were living in the 80s, life would be so easy. Money had value. Fashion had a vibe. Couples loved on each other. One night, I was gaming with my cousin, Louis. I don't know why he put these snake emojis up here. When she brought up breakdancing in the 80s, ops met up and danced. Everybody lived to see another day. I snapped. I'm tired of hearing about the 80s. I wish you find a nigga that could take you there. Oh, Well, he says, well, shit. My greasy cousin Louis threw himself an 80s skating party and invited Pilar, not me. I saw the snaps on Snapchat of everybody wearing neon and skating wild high. He said he didn't invite me because I hated the 80s. Ooh, child. Clock that T. Catch it. He took Pilar from me that night. He's pretending. Louis doesn't like that era. He likes my woman. How do I win her back? I asked her if she wanted a replica MJ Beat It jacket, but Louis bought her one already. I'm all out of ideas. First of all, Louis' ass is a snake and he was wrong as hell to do that. Your cousin didn't never like you if you want to come up on your girl like that, throwing a damn party, inviting her to it and not inviting you, but you did play yourself out. You told that girl to go and find her an NIGGA that was going to give her the 80s lifestyle that she wanted, and then now you want to be pressed about the fact that your cousin decided that he was going to be the one to give it to her? You didn't say which NIGGA. You just said a NIGGA, and that NIGGA happened to be your cousin. So now you got to sit there and watch it, and you got to sit there and deal. And that is slick what you get. Just a little piece. I mean, I don't think there was nothing wrong with you being over the 80s and not wanting to hear the conversation. Like, please shut the hell up talking to me. I completely get it. Trust me. But I think it's about how you go about saying it. And that is the thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really about how you say it. And then you decided to snap on her. Okay, you snapped on her. And then you turned around and you saw the motherfucking snaps, okay, of her snapping it up with your damn cousin. And that's just what happens, okay? All right, that's just what happens to players. Okay, they lose big too. But anywho, girl, that's all that I got at this time on this episode of This Is Messy. All right, you guys leave your thoughts and comments down below on everything that we just talked about. I am Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Okay, it would be cute if I could hit 11K over there on the Instagram, honey. So definitely follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jami, that's me. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden, they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be